Summer serve this morning. We got a grass crew, we got a painting crew, we got free coffee from East BRA. Thank you, sir. Let's get to it. Got these little girls with me again today. You girls ready?
Yeah.
This is the only thing I didn't get previews of the other day, but they look like the community garden, man. It's filling up. Now there's a good bit of weeds in there again, so we got to weed that today. Hopefully we're going to expand this at the end of all the other stuff going on. But let me show you. We got a lot of people working today. A lot of people. Couldn't even get here. These guys are already going. Got these two houses. They're already tearing into it. It's going to look beautiful. Grab it, it's okay. There you go. Good job, kiddo. Those guys are killing it. Huge thank you to Andrew Talladay again, brought all of his equipment. That is such a huge burden off of my shoulders. He is gonna run that whole crew today, and they are going to do all of the yards. Just could not be more excited. They have 4 yards, a whole alleyway that they're gonna try to do, and then they're gonna meet us at the community garden at the finish of this thing today. Next project. You guys might remember this house from last week. We had all the vines that we tore off of here and prepped the paint work. Judy's back killing it already. Good job, Judy. These guys are painting. Got a whole paint crew here today, and then my guest cameraman here as well. Nick's gonna do that work for me. Deanna, I think this is your first time as well. Mr. Anthony's here for the first time today. Good to see you, sir. He's our professional painter. You can tell already. He's gonna do a good job. We forgot the ladder at the church. Well, I didn't forget it. We just didn't have room for it. But now we have room. We're gonna get the ladder. This is our resident expert painter, already getting after it. Thank you for coming, Tina. Tina's like a 3-year summer serve veteran now. She's a hardened veteran. Okay, these got their ladders. We are a little past 9 o'clock. Actually, we're almost at 9:30. So, the New Life Center in Ford City, along with Pastor Mark from Living Water and a future church plant in Ford City. We are gonna go see what they're doing. They're getting it started on their very first day of Summer Serve.
What New Life Center?
New Life Center is a church in Ford City, so they're gonna start Summer Serve in Ford City. Isn't that cool? Yeah.
I'm gonna go see that.
We're gonna go see right now. On our way to Ford City, thought I'd stop and see these guys. They're killing it. They're killing it. Quick pit stop. Snagged some extra batteries. The girls needed a potty break and one more piece of equipment today. Some new Summer Serve shirts. Every first timer gets a shirt, and so I'm a couple behind this year. So I know Connie and Todd. I know several others that I owe you guys shirts. I have them, I promise. Got my extra batteries. Got some empty bladders here, and 2 Tootsie Rolls, because that's how we roll. So while we're driving to Ford City, I left cameras behind with both Kittanning crews. So they are filming time lapses for me. Let's see what they're up to. By the time you're done watching them, we'll be in Ford City.
All right, we're here at the 3rd place over on Wilson Avenue, right here behind us, and we're getting to work. All right, Andy, we're just finishing Wilson Avenue. Nothing like it was when we started.
Here they are, Ford City crew, getting after it. Look at this project. Looking great, you guys. You guys might remember this fence. It was just in the video a couple days ago, and now it's turning a really nice shade of green. I like it. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit and help out. Guys are doing a great job. They're almost to the end already. We are gonna get back to Kittanning, but wanted to come and see what's good going on in Ford City. A couple more crews still we have to go find as well. These guys are starting down the other side now. It's gonna look amazing. Those ready to go. Let's go get in the car. Got the Crosby family here. Got the 2 supervisors, and let me show you the workers. Miss Kristen. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Pastor Mark Crosby. Pastor Mark, he's been serving in Ford City for a while, so you know this is nothing new to him. But we're still planning on planting a church here?
Yep.
So we need more people in Ford City.
More people in Ford City.
Yeah.
There's 3,000 people living in Ford City alone, downtown.
Yeah.
And there's only 7 churches, and they're not at full capacity.
Right.
So it means there's a lot of people that need saved.
Absolutely, sir. So I'm glad you're out here working for the glory of God today.
Amen.
If you want to join Pastor Mark, I'll link his church page in the description. These guys are putting together a free little library. Rumor has it they had to dig 3-foot holes. Now they're putting it all together. Got a shirt delivery to these guys. The library's gonna look amazing. Look at this job these guys are doing. They need some shirts as well. Here you go, sir. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Thank you for your service today. Same to you, sir. These Ford City guys, you know, they know what's up. So Chris is here, the other crew had to go, and they're cutting the posts for the other free little library. So Ford City started a few weeks after us, but man, they're starting off with a bang. Lots of work happening down here. I'm just like, I'm just giddy. You girls ready to get back to Kittanning?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going right now. See how our crews are doing. All right, let's see some more video from the Kittanning crew. See how they're doing.
This one we're getting ready to do is one we've been doing for a while.
Been here and all the kids.
I was hoping to catch this crew, but look how good they did. They already expanded the garden, already got rid of all the wood chips. How amazing is that? They got a bunch of the weeds out. Look at the kale coming in, all the lettuces, got squashes here, all the tomatoes. There's actually tomatoes on the vines in here. See the little tomatoes starting there? And then I found a tree trimming crew. They were in town. I just stopped and asked them, dropping off more wood chips. Beautiful. It's a thing of beauty right there. It's divine intervention. Again, yet again. We just finished up working here. You gotta check out how good this turned out. Look at that garage door. Beautiful. The trim all the way around the house as well. Looking real nice. Still have the awning to do for next time, but we're gonna go ahead and try to power wash that first. We're thinking if we're gonna paint it, we want it to be really clean, and the side of it actually looks pretty nice, and so we're thinking, now that the vines are off of there, if we can just give it a good washing, might not even have to paint it. What a great day. Just craziness. I have no idea how much of that day I captured. Hopefully I did a good job, I'm not sure. But what I do know is our crews did a great job in both Kittanning and Ford City. We're gonna do our reward, as you guys might remember from last week. The kids, when they help, they always want Old McDonald's, as they call it. There's the family. What's up, buddy? Well, these girls wanted to go for a walk to end our day, so we're gonna go for a walk, give you my final thoughts. So I think this may be a good time to just kind of reiterate the mission. Like, why do we do all this? Obviously, number one, we want to improve the community, but that's not our primary goal. Our real goal is to be the church. We want to go out and we want to glorify God through our actions. We want to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. We want to serve God with everything that we have. When we started Summer of Serve 4 years ago, I'm not sure that we fully understood what it was going to turn into, and I still think we don't quite know what it's going to turn into, but I'm very excited about the future. Two of our major goals for this year were, number one, to get another church, Kittanning, involved, and then also to expand out of Kittanning into the next town over, Ford City. And so, that's not the end of our goals with this. We want to continue to work in Kittanning, continue to work in Ford City, but my prayer is that this would be infectious, that this would spread across Western Pennsylvania, that it would potentially spread across the country. And so today is like a day of massive celebration for me. We have never had as many people as serve today in one day. The expansion into Ford City City happened today, and not just in a small way. They went big. All the groups in Kittanning did amazing work, even though I felt like I hardly worked at all. Just running around all day. It's like a full-time job just to capture all of the things that are happening now, and so I'm very, very excited for the future. I know that this isn't just an ending today, but I feel like this is really the launch of Summer Surf 2019, and I think it's going to be like this every Saturday throughout the rest of the year. So this is my big ask for you. Many of you have been watching these videos, but you've been kind of sitting on the sidelines so far. I just want to really encourage you. This summer is halfway over already, and so the opportunities to get involved with Summer Serve are halfway over already. And so I would just encourage you, come out, give 3 or 4 hours, come out and change your community in just a small way. The more of us that get involved, the more we can do, and the greater the impact we can have. Not only for ourselves, not only for our community, but for God's glory. So come on out, serve just a little bit, and get involved. We've been given one opportunity to live our lives the way that God has called us to live it. And so go out and serve, whether it's with Summer Serve or something your church does, or you're just going to go out and love your neighbor on your own. I don't really care. But you've got one life. Don't waste it. Go serve.
Good morning, Ford City. Now this is going to be a great day.